Okay, well, the photo development place is down at the Walgreens that I just pulled into. And there is one other Walgreens here in town that I can try. And so I'm going to go ahead and give them a try and see what happens. And it looks like somebody might be going into this place. It looks like several somebodies might be going into this place for food. I may have just figured out where I'm going to go get food today. I was thinking about getting food while I was out, but then I was like, you shouldn't get food while you're out. You don't need to spend any more money on food. And now I'm like, I think I will get food while I'm out. Anyway, yes, got to go visit the other Walgreens now and see if maybe they can print photos, and hope to goodness that they can, and then we're good to go. But there's only one way to find out. Trying to remember how I go about getting to the places where I need to be. I don't get out and drive very much, and I'm not very good with directions, and so oftentimes, I don't know if I would say I get lost oftentimes, but I just can't, trying to remember where this other Walgreens was a challenge. I was like, where is this other Walgreens at? And then I went and looked up pictures of it, and it clicked in my head. I was like, oh, okay, I think I know where it's at. And so now I've got to remember how to get there from where I am. And I don't live in a too terribly large town or anything. It's just trying. I have routes in my head. I know how to get places in the designated routes that I have made. But outside of those routes, I do not know where I'm going or what I'm doing. And so this will be an interesting adventure that I'm going to take you all on, where we try and find the new... There's a playground over there. I wonder if that's a private school or something. Anyway, try and find the new thing. The new thing that I'm trying to find, whatever that thing is. The other Walgreens. That's what I'm looking for. Oof, that took me a long time to find out what I was trying to do there. So let's see here. Whee! The camera's doing a lot of shaking, but I'm trying to hold it steady, so hopefully it's not doing all that much shaking, but it seemed like it was doing a lot. So that person's turning. Alright, I can't stand these roundabouts. They're simply the worst. I'm just following this road at this point just to see how far it goes. But now, as I think about things, I'm like, I don't know. Which direction am I going? And where will this road lead me? Am I going to follow it all the way to another town entirely and then be like, oh, this didn't lead me to any familiar territory. I'm an idiot. But maybe it will. And I'm not an idiot. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm just going to keep riding the roads. That's what's interesting sometimes to do, is to just ride the roads until they take you to something that you recognize. And you're like, oh, okay, I know where I am now. And I'm really hoping that happens, where I ride this road and I'm like, oh, okay, I know where I am now. Or maybe I ride the road and I'm like, oh, I am just forever lost. Addison's. I feel like I've gone to Addison's before. Break time. Some break time in the middle of nowhere. This does not feel like it's going at all how I wanted it to go. Oof. So maybe I will take a turn now at this roundabout and head the way I think that I need to go to get somewhere. I'm all turned around now because I feel like this way, because I was going that way, so the going this way is like heading forwards more. I don't know. This is where it helps to know your north, south, east, and wests. But I'm just driving now. I'm on some road I ain't never been on before. It's kind of a cool road though. I might, one of these days when I have a camera that's facing out the windshield. I might take you guys down this road and show you the road. I tried that once when I was driving to, where was I going? When I was driving to Fulton, another town, to go see somebody. And what was I going with that? I tried to film my journey going there. That's a neat little house. And I don't bet that's a house. I bet you that's just like a place to like be checked in to wherever you're going or whatever. Anywho, I tried to film the road and it didn't really kind of turn out right. It was either too much dash or too much sky. I couldn't actually get the road going because I couldn't get the camera in an angle that is kind of like more like the angle we sit at when we're driving. Where in the world am I going? This is bizarre. I am totally just going out for an adventure right now. I have no idea where I am. I have no idea where... I have an idea of where I'm trying to go, but I don't think I'm getting there anytime soon. I need to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Just get back on the road and be like, alright, I'm going to go back the way I came, because I have no idea where I am right now. But that also feels kind of silly, because I'm like, I have a feeling somewhere around here is familiar territory. I've been around this town for a while now, and so it's like I have a hard time believing I'm just in this weird place of nothingness. I'm at a weird side of town that I've never been on before. That much is true. It looks like I'm coming up on like an interchange of sorts, so we'll see where this takes us. Another roundabout. Oh, that didn't really take me anywhere special. Creative kids, huh? Where in the world am I going? School is that way. KK is that way. I don't know where KK leads, so I'm not gonna take the KK road. Let's see, what road is this? This is still Scott Boulevard. Or where does this take me? That takes me to KK. Well, I'm going to just do a complete circle, and I'm going to continue on Scott, I guess. This is silly. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? You have no idea where you're going, or what you're doing. You're just driving around like an idiot. Alright, back on Scott Boulevard. I have no idea where I am. No clue. We are lost in the middle of the town, and I'm trying to figure out how to get back to town. There doesn't seem to be any civilization near me, and I might have to pull out Siri and have her tell me where to be. End up driving into some foreign land. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting anywhere anytime soon doing this. I was like 3 miles away from my destination, and now I'm probably like 100 miles away. Oof. Let's see here. 195. Alright, let's go back. I said let's go back. And then let's get directions. My phone is like, what the heck are you doing? 22 minutes. Oh my gosh, I have gone so far away from my goal. What in the world?
Turn left onto West Route K.
Alright. I have no idea where I am, guys. No idea, fam.
Continue on West Route K for 1 mile.
I had to pull out the old GPS to save me. I thought for sure I was going to get somewhere eventually and just be like, oh, I know where I am. But that didn't happen. And I just kept driving and kept not knowing where I was. And so I was like, all right, I think it's time to tap out and ask for some help. We're on, apparently, KK, which was a road I was like, I don't know that road, but apparently it's a road that I need to be on to get to where I'm going. I can't believe that I wasted so much time that I was 16 minutes away from my destination. I was 3 minutes away from my destination. Now I am 16 minutes away from my destination.
In a quarter mile, at the traffic circle, take the second exit onto West Route K, State Highway K Road.
Alright, West Route K, State Highway K. Here we come. We sure like our traffic circles here in Missouri. All we do is put up traffic circles. This is a nice little road, though. It's nice to be out. It does feel good to be out doing stuff. And so, of that much, I will be appreciative. And it's nice to, like, I ain't got nowhere to be. I ain't got nothing to do. I'll probably not get home by 2
Exit
o'clock.
the traffic circle onto West Route K.
I believe I
Continue
did.
on West Route K for 3 miles.
Alright, sounds good. We're going to continue on West Route K for 3 miles until hopefully I find my way back to where I need to be. I think I was going in the wrong direction. Now that I try and envision it in my head, like the direction I was headed, I think was taking me further away from where I was trying to go instead of any closer. Because if I had chosen to go the route that I normally go, I feel like I would have moved in a different direction entirely. But that is just part of this game that we play. And I was initially going to put this all into, okay, I know where I am now. Now I know where I am. See, that's all I needed was that little piece of familiarity. Alright, I think I'm good now, phone. I think I can navigate from here. We'll see if I need to tap out again. But I am fairly confident I know where I am. It's okay to ask for help when you need it. It's not easy to do, though. I understand that, too. But I at least now know where I am. And I now can maybe navigate to where I need to be just a little better. I'm trying to think about it. I need to wind up on the side of town where I work. And then from there, I get to a certain turn that takes me to the gym that I used to go to. And I think the other Walgreens is out that way. They said it's off Broadway, which I know where that is. But I'm still determined to challenge myself and to make this something that I do. And so now that I have reconnected with familiar territory, I can get back on task and figure out what the heck I'm doing. So we will also see what I end up spending between printing stuff and oil. Oh, the oil place that I need is not too far from here. I should probably stop there on my way out to the other place, and then all I need is to maybe go to the mall. I was thinking about it at least, but the more I think about it, the less I want to do it. The other thing is I'm going to the mall to buy something on DVD that I'm currently watching on Hulu, which seems kind of pointless. Like, I want to own the DVDs, sure, but like, do I need to have them right now? Probably not. So maybe I will just settle with going to the place, getting the oil, and then from there I will from there I will go try the Walgreens thing, and then on my way back from Walgreens I will stop at this place and try and get some food and hopefully have a pleasurable dining experience. And that is my plan now, and I'm sticking to it. Whew, I wonder where I would have wound up if I kept following that road. Wound up in probably an entirely different town. And then it's like, you are now leaving Columbia. And I'd be like, oh, okay then. I think I've gone the wrong way entirely. That is okay. We live and we learn. I don't know what I learned from that, other than maybe stick to the routes you know. And don't get creative. But what I was going to say is I was going to make this all one video, but like I'm pretty sure I just spent another 20 minutes trying to find this other Walgreens. So maybe it'll be like a video series. So for those of you who watch, it'll be like part 1 of my weekend adventures, part 2 of my weekend adventures, and then part 3 of my weekend adventures. Hopefully we don't need a part 3. But maybe, because now I'm going to go stop at O'Reilly's and get this stuff for my oil change. And then from there, I'm going to see, O'Reilly's, get the stuff for the oil change. And then from there, I need to go to the other Walgreens. And then from there, I need to... let's see, where do I go after the other Walgreens? Oh, I need to go for food, which I wasn't going to do, but I think I will do. I keep stopping by that place, which is what it is. I've been on that side of town frequently enough now to where I'm like, I gotta try this place out. And I saw people going in, which tells me that they're actually open. Because the first time I went, they were not. And then I just haven't tried them again since. So we'll see. Hopefully good things come from that. I can get home and get working on the rest of the stuff that I need to do today. And it can continue to just be an incredible experience. Incredible experience. Alright. Hopefully, y'all have enjoyed my chores so far. My first Walgreens was a dud. Apparently Walmarts have photo centers still, but I refuse to shop at Walmart. I don't like Walmart, so I'm not going to use Walmart. And I think if I go this way, that'll take me downtown. I am so bad. Like, I should stop experimenting and just go the route that I know. But, like, there's a part of me right now who is craving adventure. And that part of me is driving the wheel. But I'll be going this way when I get back on the highway, so it doesn't make any sense for me to do that. I'm just going to go the way that I will go, because I gotta stop by here. And then I'll go to Walgreens. I wish Hy-Vee had a Photoshop. I wish I lived in a world where printing photos was a little bit more commonplace. And then I wouldn't have to run around to 100 trillion different places to get a photo printed. I feel like I can hear these cars more so than I normally should or can. And the traffic is just a-going. And I don't know when my part is going to be to go. My favorite donut shop used to be on this side of town, and it closed. And that was the only reason why I would come over here anymore. There's a Chinese place I like over here too, though. Alright, and I'm just gonna ride the shoulder because I'm eventually going to just turn. I am just gonna turn and it's gonna be good. Alright, I will just go in there and ask them for what I need, because last time I was like, oh, I'm gonna figure it out myself. And I was like, man, this is silly. I'm just gonna ask them. But I need a filter and oil for 2016 Honda Accent. Y'all got me covered. Yep. Alright, good. Because ain't no sense in being difficult. I don't I could, I guess, and I feel like people suggest this, they're like, you should, I keep the bottles for, oh, that's what's tripping me up. They're pulling out as I'm pulling in. I'm like, why do I feel like my destination's getting further away from me? That is because the car that you're using as a landmark is going in the opposite direction. Alright, cool. Destination number 2. Still haven't made it to Walgreens yet, but I am at least going to go pick up some stuff to do an oil change. See you after a while.